complete personalized funeral services, leading our community in funeral and cremation services. Make an appointment for your pre-need and at-need arrangements by calling us at 702-647-0123. Once again, that number is 702-647-0123. Serenity Funeral Home, caring for your loved ones as if they're our own.
Chico Sticks, Pickles, Jolly Ranchers, Mary Jane's, Pop Rocks, Lemon Heads. Should I go on? Bitter Honey, Freeze Cups, Candy Cigarettes. Listen, how about you make your way down to the modern day Candy Lady and see all of this and more? Satisfy that sweet tooth Tuesday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. at Sight and Sound Candy and more. Follow us on IG at Sight and Sound Candy and on Facebook at Sight and Sound Candy. We are located at 1000 North Martin Luther King on the corner of Washington and MLK. Give us a call, 702-648-4444. Again, that number, 702-648-4444. Thank you.
Broadcasting live from downtown Las Vegas, you're tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Gorilla Cross Radio.
Hey, LTBB, LTBB in the building, LTBB, hey, what up, Dre? What up, Dre?
Yay.
Dre?
Yay.
What up,
Yay.
Billy? What up, Billy?
Yay.
What up, Billy?
Yay.
What up,
Yay.
Billy?
Yay.
We see you, Quan on the boards, Quan on the boards, Quan on the boards, Quan on the boards.
In the
Dre
building.
just walked in, Dre just walked
In the spot.
We in the building. Hey, what up, everybody?
Big ups to all the CCs out there watching now. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yes, sir.
Big ups to all the CCs out there, man. We appreciate y'all chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man. This is what we do, man. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Every Saturday, 2 p.m., man. We give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio. I came in a little late. I'm looking a little Indian-ish color. Can I say that word? Indian?
Man,
Oh, okay.
it's not. Oh, never mind. Let me not say that.
Can you not say the word Indian anymore?
It's not.
You know what you can't say?
What?
You know what you can't purchase anymore? Or they want to change the name.
Oh, okay.
They're saying that the Jeep Cherokee,
You're kidding me.
yes.
So this
Cherokee Nation is
Interesting.
now upset at
At the Cherokee name.
the Jeep Cherokee name.
That name's been there since before I was a kid. Jeep Cherokee.
Now it's
What?
offensive. Now it's offensive.
Okay, well, big ups to all you Ralph Tresvents out there.
Yeah.
Jeep Cherokee, the word Cherokee is now offensive. So I just want to make sure that I'm politically correct. Like, I want to make sure that, I could say the word Indian, you know what I mean? Or if I could just change my Instagram name to Comedian Dre, will I be able to get a pass?
That'll work.
Jeep asked to change name of its SUV by
That's
Cherokee Nation.
That's tough. Wow.
Everything can be offensive nowadays.
That is. Oh man.
Here we go.
Make sure I ain't got this U-neck on that
Shout out
Sherm usually wears. It's actually a regular circle neck,
Got that.
not a U neck. Look, man, Let the Ball Bounce, man. Please download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man. It makes no sense why other people in your family shouldn't know about Let the Ball Bounce. Stop holding us a secret. We're not a secret.
Right.
We want people to know about us. Make sure that everybody out there is practicing your social distancing and wearing your mask and using your wipes, your wet wipes. ladies of leisure, make sure you buy these mini wet wipes. They work tremendously well.
Tremendously well.
For that old bath.
Yeah.
Ah.
And young athletes out there, if you have
Wash your meat.
Wash your lips.
that's nasty. That's nasty. Man, I seen me a whole 6'8" woman. You know what?
Ooh, wash them up.
Well, they tickle.
Wash your wipe your meats. Wipe your roast beef sandwiches.
Boy, they tickle.
It's like when you're in third grade and someone says, do it,
Yes.
and the whole class started laughing.
Oh, hilarious, bro.
Oh boy.
Well, to you young athletes out there, if your feet stink really bad, these wipes really work well, like to wipe in between the toes and your feet if you feel like taking a garden bath also. Look, wet wipes work, man. So look, practice your social distancing. Wear your mask too.
Woo. Tough.
Wear your mask.
Yeah, definitely.
I see a lot of people with different types of masks. They have the cloth ones. They have the painter's joint. I seen one that looked like the mask that the guy had on the Dark Knight. What was his name? The evil guy. Yeah, Bane. So whatever you need to do in order to survive your surroundings, please do it.
Yeah.
You know, use them for your hands. You know, you've been grabbing your keys and stuff that's been in and out of your ignition and stuff like that. You would hate for your steering wheel to catch the COVID. So
Yeah,
we appreciate everybody chiming in to Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, man, every Tuesday and every Saturday. Please share the live feed right now. Right now, I'm going to give you a second to go. Look, right now, as I'm talking, I'm actually going to Gorilla Cross, and I'm clicking on our actual page, and now I'm hitting share. I'm going to my left-hand side. It says right post, and I'm putting please share. And I'm doing all of this really quick to show you how quickly it can be done to share somebody's live feed. So I'm going to share it to my own group on the inbox on Facebook in case I want to send it to someone later. And right now I am hitting all of the check marks of people that it suggests that I send it to on my inbox. Now, if you're already on the live and I sent it to you, you know, I apologize.
And I figured out how to do the watch party, even though it's not letting you directly through there.
Uh-oh.
So if you go to the regular post, like you're writing a regular post, Dre,
Yep.
you kind of scroll down, go to watch party, then just click on live. You'll see your show probably first. And then you just add that in your queue and then go live from there.
Wait a minute. Scroll down.
Tamika, only thing me and Goose on is that water.
Look.
Water.
I ain't got nothing but some water.
And aloe vera water.
That's all.
it.
That's all I got left from a gallon to start the day.
That's
6
all.
o'clock.
That's all we own. That's all we
all I got
own.
left.
Look, and it's not funeral home water.
I'm an old fish. It's Pisces season, baby. Hello.
Soon to be Aries season.
Yeah, they right after.
Okay, so you said
Both my daughters
you said
Aries.
on the actual live feed, right?
No, when you go to like a regular post.
Yep, I'm going to a regular post, and then right before I write my post,
like on your page. Like
Oh.
on your page.
go to my page. Regular post. And scroll down. Watch party.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Bingo. You know what? My thing is this.
But I don't know. On iPhone, you can still do regular.
Well, my thing is this. Why change up some of the things that has made other people successful just to I don't get it. Whatever, but it works. Did you figure out how to do it?
I didn't do it. I was just going off the regular. I'm doing the regular. Bro.
Oh, okay.
I'm going regular.
Well, hey, I found it.
I'm going regular.
Look, the more people that know about Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio, the better. And so we want everybody to please share the live feed. If we have 17, 20, 30, 40, 100 people, with as many people in the group, we should have more participating people, but we know how that goes. It's the day that we are on TV or the 4-letter network or just an NBA channel or just whatever. The day that we are nationally known, you can get a lot of people in the group say, man, I've been a part of this group since day one.
Yeah. But did you watch the show?
They had a show?
What time did it come on?
Nah.
Weirdos.
Stop being weird.
Please stop being weird.
In a minute, we're not going to be able to say the word weird.
Man,
Yeah.
that's tough.
Yeah, because we don't want Weird Nation
Yeah.
to
yeah.
Get offended.
to get offended.
Yikes, man. What the?
You got all these weirdos getting offended.
All these weirdos.
Weird Nation.
Weird Nation.
I wonder if we should start a Facebook group called Weird Nation.
Weird Nation. We'll have to see how that
Probably have
how that
about
works.
1,000 followers before the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
I think they have a group. It's called the Cowboys, Dem Boys.
Oh. Okay. Billy
Oh,
is
man.
vibing as if
Yes.
the words didn't come through his headphones.
Yeah, it's okay though.
Right.
We got a lot.
Right. Right.
Look, man, we got a lot of sports to talk to you guys
Yes,
about.
we do,
man.
man.
A lot of basketball. Lots of basketball. Laker Nation.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot of panicking. It's only been 2 or 3 games y'all lost in a row, right?
3.
3? Ugh.
3.
Wow. Stop the NBA. The Lakers are done.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
We're 1-3 without AD so far.
Yeah, so.
Yeah.
Well, he's a big presence in the middle.
It's huge.
He's a 7-foot blocking rebounder.
Top
and
5, top 7 player in the league.
you
man.
guys got rid of JaVale McGee and
Dwight got
Dwight
rid of
Howard.
He got rid of himself.
himself.
Yeah.
Overzealous daddy.
Shut himself down. Now that's a weirdo. He would be in Weirdo Nation.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd be in Weirdo Nation. Yeah.
Let the Ball Bounce, Sports Talk Radio, man. Follow Let the Ball Bounce at gmail.com, man, and be a sponsor like Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound Candy and more, man.
Yeah, man.
If you looking to be a sponsor of the Sports Talk Radio Show, please hit us in the DM at Let the Ball Bounce on IG, or hit us at lettheballbounce at gmail.com, or in our inbox on Facebook, man. Or shoot us a message on Twitter, and that's on Let the Ball Bounce on Twitter, and that's with one T. Come on, man. Hit us, man. We got all of the social media platform as far as Let the Ball Bounce. You know. Oh, that's a nice shirt there right there. I like the way it's hugging.
man.
Hug. Look, you
Yeah,
see, I
man.
had to make mine hard real quick because your biceps over there on you got the 22 joints.
I'm swollen.
No,
Seps on swollen.
They ain't that big.
they ain't that big. They all right.
Ah, man, they all right.
Aight.
They all right.
I work them out. I work them
Hey,
out.
big ups to everybody who really took it to heart in 2021, and you are out there working out at the gym. You changed your diet. You're doing sea moss. You are, doing whatever you need to do to get your health in check.
Yep.
That is number one.
Sea moss and black seed oil.
All the
man.
immune
Yeah.
concoction people
Yeah.
out here who's found all the elderberry.
Elderberry, the sea moss, all the stuff that's been out. The Calmon lotion, all that stuff that's been out for years.
Yeah.
We're happy that you're just now finding it. I was at the light today and seen the same old guys standing in the middle of the street or at the corner with them young bean pies. I didn't just now find them. They've been there. So they got the Muslim newspaper.
Final call.
You know what I'm saying? So these things that have been afforded to us has always existed.
Sure.
We've just had to really open our eyes and go find it. And, we get a lot of people who can't wait for somebody else to say something so they can run and do it.
Yeah.
Well, so-and-so endorsed it. Nipsey was talking about Bitcoin, and Nipsey was talking about CMOS, and Dr. Sebi was talking about CMOS, and, I'm going to try CMOS. Well, CMOS been around for about 40
It's
years.
been around for a long time.
I can feel it. Look, man, I was watching Deep Cover the other day, man. That's still a good movie.
Yes. Yes. And it's still a dope song.
Literally. Look, man, we appreciate y'all, man. We appreciate
we
y'all
do.
chiming in and Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio. And as we share a little bit of us, we hope that you share a little bit of yourselves
Yes, indeed,
with us,
man.
man. And share that live feed, too, man. Got a lot of sports to talk to you guys about.
Yes,
man.
we do, man. Eldrick.
Boy.
Tiger Woods.
Man, let me tell you, when I seen it coming across my ticker,
Boy.
I didn't want to open up the ticker all the way
Man,
because I didn't
look.
know what it was going to say.
Boy.
That would have been a blow, bro.
Yeah, G. Yeah.
And the man got into a car accident today. Mr. Tiger Woods, y'all. It's not confirmed, but I heard he was scrolling through them text messages.
On the throwaway?
Well, you don't need a throwaway now.
Oh no, he don't need that now. Yeah, that's right. He's good.
It's a keeper.
It's a keeper.
Yeah.
Don't have to toss it in the tall grass, never to be seen again.
Yeah. No other cars involved in the accident. Nobody else was hurt but him. But he had to be pried out of his vehicle with the jaws of life today.
Yeah.
He was in surgery earlier today to repair some damage in his leg.
Compound fracture.
Yeah. Bro, he can't catch a break. I mean, he's had
Shattered ankle.
1,900 back surgeries, a shattered ankle, yikes. But he was by himself. No kids with him, no nothing. And they said he expects to make a full recovery. Boy. That just lets you know how fragile life is.
Yeah.
Here today, gone today.
Yeah.
And we have to count our blessings, man.
Or in a situation where your life is altered.
Yes.
This is an altar right here. 'Cause I'm sure he planned on playing some more tournaments this year.
Yeah.
That won't happen.
Nah, that ain't.
And it probably won't happen next year.
No,
Yeah,
he's
it's
out for a couple.
Compound fracture. Essentially what Paul George had. I want to say that it was his left leg.
Eeh.
Compound fracture, and we looking at least 9 months for that. It took PG because he injured it in August. He didn't play again until the following April.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Tragic. We're happy that Tiger Woods is okay, though.
yes, we are.
We definitely. It would have been hard for me to do a full show had anything else happen to Tiger Woods today, man. That we've already, us sports junkies looking at these athletes, and I know they're human, and I know we don't know them, and they don't know us, but when you are a true sports head and you are following someone's career, I think all of us just watched his little documentary that he had on, I think it was HBO or Showtime or Cinemax, one of the three. And, all of the things that Tiger Woods has been through in his life, man, to have it tragically end like this is definitely not the way to go. And I hope he looks at his life and understands that God has a bigger purpose for him. Yikes.
Yeah, man. Just glad he's all right, man. They there's a tournament being played. Where are they this week? I forget, man. But they, paying to a lot of the pro, the tour guys that have, played alongside them, played in the same group with them, and they had profound things to say about Eldrick. Tiger Woods, man. We remember, obviously, the incident with his wife, where she came after that man with a golf club, man.
Yes, she did.
I want to say it was a driver or a 9-iron, I don't, but she came after him with a golf club, man.
I thought it was a 6.
6. 6, you can hit a little, that's for your long par 3s right there.
Yeah, she want to hit them long
Yeah.
and hard with that joint.
Yeah, that's for your long par 3s. But
Yikes.
it's again, man, him being in the condition he's in right now, man, he's definitely lucky, man, because he rolled that thing a couple of times.
Yeah.
And the first deputy that responded, the first one on scene said for certain if he did not have his seatbelt on, Tiger Woods would no longer be with us.
Yikes.
He said that for sure. So you got to think his car rolled several times. He was still strapped in, compound fracture to his leg.
You know, it is still fresh with the Kobe Bryant
Yeah.
accident. And Meek Mill is in the news also for some insensitive lyrics that he put in one of his raps. And so Vanessa had an issue with it.
Yeah, she did.
Vanessa Bryant. And so, it's just really, you got to tread lightly
These days.
man, obviously, with some of the things that we say.
Meek Mill need to see what Gail went through. What the Gail went through. You think people won't come at you?
Absolutely.
Oh, no, they'll come at you.
Definitely coming at you. Leave that.
If you guys hadn't gotten a chance to watch Judas and the Black Messiah, please do. It's a really dope movie, in my opinion. And it just,
The chairman.
it makes my claim that, there is a higher power that has tried and succeeded in getting rid of our black leaders, and maybe that is why it is hard to find a black leader in 2021 to be a spokesperson for us on a bigger platform.
Sure.
Because we've seen through history that the FBI and the police do not have a problem working together to eliminate someone. They did it with Malcolm X. They did it with Huey P. Newton.
Yes, they did.
They did it with Martin Luther King. And they just did it to who? Come on, man. 21 years old, bro.
Yeah, man. Young dude killed him in his bed, man.
Sleeping
while he slept, along with his pregnant girl, man.
They said it was 500 rounds that went into that apartment, bros.
Yep. Unreal.
The family filed a $47.7 million lawsuit against the FBI or the police or whatever. And they settled for not even a fraction of that. I think it was 1.3, 1.7 or something.
Yeah.
There's many of us who've already known about that story.
For sure.
But, this just goes to bring it to light
Yes.
on film.
Yes.
The atrocity of the moment, the murder of this young man who was a leader at 21, young age,
21.
Oh, he wasn't scared of nobody.
Very influential.
Very.
The chairman, man.
If you didn't know about this guy, Shame on you.
I arrived
Should've.
on the day Fred Hampton died. Real just multiply.
You know, Fred Hampton was all about the struggle. He was all about uniting us, and he didn't mind going to different parts and sections of Chicago to get with other leaders of whether it be gangs or whatever, to get together for the common goal of protecting black people. And he was considered a threat.
Yes.
And the reason I bring this movie up, man,
Definitely.
is because it's very relevant to what we're going through now.
Mm-hmm.
What they went through back then is no different than what we're going through right now. It has not stopped. When are we as a people going to stop standing behind the tape and step forward, put the camera down, and do
something.
something about it?
Do something. Put your boots on the ground, man. I don't know how long I've been screaming that. Like, it's necessary, man.
We have known people who have given themselves up.
Yep.
Hands up, hands behind their back,
Yep.
dropping to their knees, and killed right in front of us as we film.
Yeah. Knees and necks. It's
This is the type of world we live in 2021 still.
sucks, man.
So watching that movie, I wasn't disheartened at what I was seeing because I've seen it. It was just how cowardly they did things.
Mm-hmm.
This man's going back to prison for 5 years. No need to do what you did,
Yeah.
but they didn't want him being
Yeah, they don't
more
Alive.
powerful.
Oh no.
They didn't want to be alive.
At all.
Because had he been alive after he stepped out of prison, I mean, things. I mean, come on, man.
You know.
Like,
And now we're getting news and reports that the FBI and the police has something to do with Malcolm.
sure.
Didn't we already know that?
Oh
We
yeah.
knew that.
Oh yeah. That's
If
been
you didn't know that,
That's been known.
you had to know that.
Medgar Evers, same thing.
Same
You had
thing.
to know that. Had to.
Mm.
Yep.
Malcolm X, the
Definitely
FBI
Malcolm
was
X,
behind.
sure.
CIA, I mean,
Yeah.
well, the FBI, they were
Martin,
behind that.
Martin Luther King.
Yeah, Martin Luther King.
Didn't they settle?
Well,
Didn't they? Didn't the
MLK
government
family?
get sued? The government got sued or wrongful death or something. Not wrongful, but something. To be involved with the Martin Luther King assassination. But bros,
They were behind JFK's murder too.
Mm-hmm.
oh for sure.
So
And Bobby's, man.
Boy, ooh wee,
Yeah.
that one.
Come on. So look, man, we appreciate y'all. Now that we got your attention,
Yeah, a lit bit.
now that we have your attention, these Brooklyn Nets are serious, bros.
Yeah, they hooping, man. I just think it's one glitch, bro, that I'm just not certain about.
With the Nets,
Yeah, and that is defensively.
I mean, how
I
much
don't see
defense?
that. I don't see that as an issue.
How much
Well,
defense
'cause
are you
you
need to
got-
play when they
well,
putting up 170 points?
Well, it's the thing. They give up $180. That's why they're going to need stops, y'all. Like, let's not act like
No.
these dudes don't need stop, especially come playoff time when the court go from this to this. We all know that. they're going to need stops.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah, they're
But
going to need them.
They're going to need somebody to stop them too.
Oh, no doubt.
And
no doubt.
with those three,
But if
with those three healthy, along with Joe Harris, who was hooping as well.
Oh, you hooping.
Yeah. You know,
It's gonna be hard to stop.
they're not going to be perfect. They just need to play like they've been playing. Then when KD comes back, just fall right in.
Yeah.
And he can fall right in and do what he do.
Yeah.
And
he's going to always do what he does.
But there's going to be more injuries and stuff along the way.
Yeah, that's the game.
You just hope that when it comes to playoff time, they hope when it comes to playoff time that they'll be ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like you say, injuries are part of the game, and the Nets gonna hit a bump. Like, we got like 45 games left, y'all. So to just say these dudes got it in the bag and they gonna do this and they gonna do no, I don't agree.
We're seeing a glimpse of who they can be.
Yes,
and
that
what
is
they
true.
can be.
And it's absolutely
and this winning streak is without KD in the lineup.
Yes, absolutely.
Something that I predicted at the beginning of the season. They was somehow going to try to milk as much of the time off for KD and Kyrie. So it's
but
okay.
They
definitely
definitely look good.
Well, they look good.
What about all the people
denying
who
that.
were worried about Kyrie? What's wrong with him? Dude, the dude is a baller.
Bro, let me tell you something. When they got James Harden, I did a post and I said, well, ain't nothing gonna be wrong with Kyrie now. And you ain't heard nothing wrong with Kyrie.
True.
He's completely fine.
Yeah.
That team right there, nice.
Yeah. No question.
Shame on you people who thought that if James Harden went over there, it wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
That boy is a bona fide scorer.
Yeah.
He's changed his game to be a facilitator.
Who you talking about, James Harden?
Yes.
And leading the league.
He was a
in
facilitator
assists.
before. I think what has happened now though, Kyrie has said, you know what? Let me get off. Let me back up. Because I see what this dude can do with the basketball in his hands. I mean, both of them like a black hole. They like to hold on to it. But from a point guard standpoint, James Harden can see the floor better. So with that said, I'd rather have James Harden running the point if I'm coaching, if I'm Steve Nash. Hey man, let him handle the rock. Versus Kyrie, somebody a little bit smaller, can't necessarily see over defenses like that. I mean, the passes that James Harden makes, and he's been doing this.
Yeah.
But the passes that he makes, and LeBron does the exact same thing.
Well,
these are unbelievable passes that these dudes make.
And the passes that Harden is making, he has a better shooter in Joe
Harris.
Joe Harris.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. A lot of these passes were to Covington over in Houston, and what's the other boy? Shoot threes all the time.
PJ Tucker and Eric Gordon.
Eric Gordon.
Yep.
Joe Harris is percentage-wise a better shooter. So is KD.
Yeah.
So is Kyrie.
No doubt.
And
I think Kyrie is pretty much playing in the same realm he was in Cleveland, with LeBron handling the point and him playing off LeBron and him playing off the ball a little bit. He's thriving like that. He even bounced and banged that thing out the other night.
Yeah.
So he got up off the floor.
Oh.
I was
Well,
look at Kyrie.
Kyrie looking
Young Lil Foot.
like I don't think I've ever seen
Two
Kyrie.
hand too. I was like, look at Kyrie.
I don't think I've ever seen Kyrie in better shape though either. Right now he's really thin. He looks like in really good shape.
He's a vegan now.
It looks good though.
Yeah.
And it's starting to show.
Eating his quinoa.
Isn't this the same thing that Chad Ochocinco was arguing with somebody about cheeseburgers before games?
Yeah, Brandon Marshall, the receiver, Brandon Marshall.
Yeah.
Brandon
Yeah,
Marshall
he
was
was arguing
was
about
on his head, and he was offended.
Yeah.
How dare you talk about me and my?
Dude used to
I
really
mean-
eat cheeseburgers and fries before workouts.
Yeah.
Well, this is my thing.
It didn't hurt me.
Well, you could.
That's what he
I
said.
think what Brandon Marshall was saying was, you could have been a little. You thought, even though you thought you were great, you could have been greater had you been
Did you put the right fuel?
put the right fuel in your
Yeah.
body to get the best performance.
Yeah.
Chad Ochocinco is like, well, there was no getting better than what I was doing. I was doing what I was doing.
Pretty much.
I mean, he
Man,
balled,
let me
he
tell you
balled
something.
out. He has some
Let me tell you
seasons,
something.
bro.
When I was in high school and I ran track, it was this dude that went to Clark named Vernon Polk. Probably the best athlete I've ever seen in high school in Vegas. This dude could do it all. He would be on the infield smoking cigarettes.
I'm done. In high school.
Before he long jumped, before he ran the 330 intermediate hurdles, before he ran the 110s, and before he ran on one of the relays. This dude was 6'3". He had world-class speed in high school. You know, but
On a dirt track,
those
too.
were the four events that he did. But he could hike jump 6'7",
Yikes.
6'8".
And probably didn't even practice it.
No.
Wow.
He could play basketball, football, baseball, whatever you wanted him to play.
Wow.
He could play it.
Wow.
But that was one of his main things was track. I seen him run the 110 Open 100 in like 10-2, 10-3. Vernon Polk was probably the best athlete that I grew up with him too.
So let me ask you this though. Could he have been better
Yes.
had he not smoked?
Yeah, Had he not smoked Marlboros at
Yes.
16?
Yes. But
Yikes.
but
I mean,
in high school, that's just what he did.
Chill on the rat poison, bro.
Yeah.
Yikes.
You know?
Smoking cigarettes. Drinking.
Chill on the additives, bro.
I know a couple cats that went to Rancho, and then one named Fufu, who was from the block.
Yes, he was.
Super athlete.
Jump out the gym.
Jump out of the gym.
Yeah.
But guess what he couldn't stop doing?
Yeah.
Gang banging.
Yeah.
Yikes. If you take that out your
stop.
diet, bro,
Yeah, bro,
you may be all right.
You decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, he couldn't stop. He was an athlete, though. I remember. I was legit, but I remember.
You know,
he came up to the lights one time,
boy,
and look, we was playing against him, and one of my boys on the team, kind of, they was jockeying and roughing, and Fufu was like, "Hey man,
Chill.
throw me that thing, touch me again." Here, we was like, "Oh my god,
yay.
let me get over here."
he pulled that thing out. on him?
Wowza.
Yeah,
Holy clap. Like my man
After
on White Man Can't Jump.
yeah. After that, kind of eased up off him, and
I'm
he
going
was
to
killing.
the car. I'm going to the car.
Yikes. That's
And I'm
not
going to come back
Yeah,
and I'm going to kill everybody. Is that one of my
Boy, that was
mans?
funny.
That was crazy. Boy, everybody hit the fence.
his partner was sitting on the sideline.
He's like,
Say, man, throw me that thing,
Touch me again.
touch me again.
Okay.
I'm like, ooh,
Tough one.
I'm over there by the bathroom, like
Billy, you
one eye.
You done ran up the little baby
Look.
hill to the
Look,
You ran up the little baby hill to the bathroom, Bill?
That's funny.
Bill. Up the baby hill, bro? You ran up the baby hill?
no, I ain't run up the baby. I went to the bathroom.
Yeah, it wasn't up the you gotta
No,
go
the
up the
bathroom is right there.
Yeah. it's
No,
right there.
oh, I'm saying, but off the court, don't it got a little baby hill that everybody sit on?
That's
talking
on that side.
Oh, that's the opposite side.
yeah, that's
Okay.
on that's on
Okay.
that's on the where the parking lot is.
Got you.
Yeah,
Got you.
on that side had a little hill.
Yeah.
But not with
I
the
was,
restroom.
yeah, we was down on the other end, and when he did that, I kind of went to the bathroom a little bit, like,
I went to the bathroom a little bit.
man,
Hey,
He
Fufu
go to
out here
brick-
tripping.
Here go the brick wall. Here go my eye.
Fufu out here tripping.
Shouts out to all you Vegas legends out there
Man.
with the lights,
Yeah.
man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
we used to be
sir,
up
man.
there.
That was the
deep.
place to be.
Yeah,
It's
it,
in-
it was
the
Las
lights, bro.
Vegas Rutgers
Yes, it
here
was.
in Vegas.
That's
Mhm.
absolutely what it was.
You know, for locals.
Yeah.
You know, we didn't get really a lot of out of towners that
And
came.
if you
up.
came
No.
late on Saturdays, you might as well turn
You
around.
Go on, turn around, go
you
back
just
home.
coming
Go
to
home.
watch the games.
You
Come to watch, or
That was
You
about
are
it.
Turn around.
coming to watch.
Yeah. So the Nets, man, the Nets are, you know, I think they're gonna be something to reckon with. I mean,
Yeah.
let me ask
They
you
will.
this:
They will.
Is the Utah Jazz serious, or is
Sure
this
they are.
just still early?
They are serious, bro. I really just looked. I really sat down and looked at their roster. Bro, they have key contributors everywhere, bro.
And Joe Ingles is balling this year.
Hooping, Jingling Joe. Y'all know that's my guy.
Well, let's
He hooping,
just say
bro.
this: all
So is
these,
Conley.
Yeah.
all these,
Hooping.
let's say the top 5
Mhm.
in each division, they are legit. Well, let's say in the West.
Yeah.
In the West, I think the top 5 are legitimate
Title contender.
world finals contenders.
Mhm.
They are,
Mhm.
and
Mhm. Anything
Utah's
can happen,
right
bro.
in. Utah's right in there.
Anything can happen, man.
You know,
I
They got to be smarting a little bit last year from having that 3-1 lead and
Absolutely.
losing it.
absolutely.
So they really have something to prove.
Mhm.
You know,
I agree. That
Ooh.
Utah Jazz team, and you know I've always loved that Utah team. That's one of my league pass squads, man. I just enjoy watching them play basketball.
Ooh.
It's nothing fancy. They don't wow you with anything. Ain't no show stopping. They move the basketball. They shoot the ball well. They get to the bucket. They're efficient. Their offense runs efficiently.
Mhm.
And Jordan Clarkson's on another level right now. He balling, bro.
Yeah.
That could be your 6 man of the year.
Yeah, it might be.
That could be your 6 man of the year.
It really
Strong
might be.
possibility.
Mhm.
Strong possibility that could be your 6 man of the year.
See, with the Lakers, if there's no other player that can step up to half the level while AD's out, Kyle Kuzma,
Kyle Kuzma's been
He
playing
hooping. He
really
been balling,
good
man.
this year.
Yeah, he
He
has.
really has. He
He
been
has.
hooping, bro.
he has, but that has to be consistent every night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Montrezl Harrell's kind of the one that's not really doing what
Montrezl
we
Harrell, yeah,
brought him in for.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
I think he'll be
It's a
all
little
right.
weird. It's a little weird with Montrez. He had what he had last night, 25, 26 last night. But it didn't seem like it. It really didn't.
Mhm.
It did not seem like it because, I mean,
We're
of
talking
course-
about impactful
yes,
buckets.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. But I mean, of course, with AD being out, you know, now you asking a dude that's significantly smaller to do what a 7 foot long athletic Anthony Davis was doing prior to the injury, and I don't think you can do that. You
Well,
just can't do that.
Defensively, you can't.
Right, and
not
that's
with
what I
him.
mean. That's what I mean.
Because of offensively,
He's handling scoring.
He can
He's scoring.
score.
Yeah, he can definitely score.
But
But can he
stopping
get the
plays
impactful buckets?
and that's the thing, bro.
or the
It's-
impactful stops,
impactful
blocks,
stops,
yeah.
blocks.
rebounds.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah,
those things are important.
It's
Yeah.
a little too far in between for me right now. He's playing well. I'm not taking nothing away from
Yeah.
what he's doing, but like you said, Dre, the impactful plays, like you said, Bill, the impactful plays is what I think we're missing from Montrezl.
You know, this is my observation because I don't really watch many Laker games. But when I do, I really feel like the Morris twins should play more.
They should
I
play
mean-
better. He should play better.
But I think he should play more though too. He can stretch the floor. He can, shoot the
it.
three.
He can shoot it.
He can play a pretty decent defense.
Mhm.
He's not gonna allow you really to score a layup on. Like he'll
Right.
he'll get a flagrant before you know anything reckless really
Right,
happens.
right,
And I
right.
think you need to have a dude like that on the court. And you know you may want to take some minutes away from Contavious Caldwell-Pope. So he can, heal a little bit because he does have a lot of knick-knack injuries this year, and let him heal a little bit and let Morris, kind of
Go a little bit bigger.
Yes.
Because KCP is not doing currently what he was brought in to do. He was brought in to replace Denny Green. do exactly what Danny Green was supposed to do. 3-and-D. That's what you're supposed to do. And on a nightly basis, he's getting cooked in the half court, and I don't like it.
Well, with the Morris twin, like you said, he will play hard defense like that. But if he's going to be higher up in the rotation, and we're going to depend on him
Gotta get
more,
in better shape too.
he's got to play smarter than that.
Yeah.
You can't be getting in foul trouble.
Nah,
That's the
Cannot.
thing. You got to play smarter.
Yes.
When you're moving up in the rotation.
Yes.
I mean,
You know,
look what the
down
other.
in the rotation, you can play,
Yes.
reckless like that
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yes.
But in the rotation, you have
Yeah.
to use. It becomes more of a
Yeah.
chess, not
Yeah.
checkers.
Yeah. Of course.
And I mean, take a page out of the other Morris twin. With the Clippers.
Yeah.
I mean, when Paul George and Kawhi Leonard was out for that 2, 3, 4 game, boy,
Yeah.
the boy is
He hooped.
almost scoring 30 points
He
a
hooped.
game.
He hooped.
Yeah.
He hooped. Yes. Yes, he did.
We talking about the same twin. Him and his brother whooped up on their mama's boyfriend.
And they still share a bank account.
Do they?
Yeah, they say they've been sharing a bank account since they got in the league. Yeah.
Oh, that's trust.
Yeah, big time. I am my brother's keeper.
Big trust.
Literally.
That is trust.
Big
Kind of like those
Literally.
two twins that were in the wheelchair that had one booty and one of them had a boyfriend. Boy, that's sharing a whole lot.
One booty.
Pull that picture up of them two dudes.
Bill, don't say that.
One booty.
One booty.
One booty.
All I need is one mic. One mic. One mic.
Yikes! I don't know.
Somebody in this world.
Bros, I don't care how close I am. I am with my identical twin, and we got two different families. How we could be sharing the same
No.
account?
No. Yeah, that's what was happening.
It's hard for some
I
of
don't
us.
see a problem with it.
I mean,
putting the money
I
together.
know when they were in
probably,
Phoenix together.
they're
One thing, they were in Phoenix together,
hopefully-
right?
yeah.
They were for
I mean,
sure
if they
doing
got
it then.
if they got
Hopefully-
a system, I'm
hopefully-
okay with it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, they're not, being frivolous with their
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, I think
You know?
they had the same account. They
Yeah.
they lived under the same roof when they were in Phoenix. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It's my brother.
Mm-hmm.
Got this big old house. It's just two of us.
Yeah.
We chilling.
I just don't want to be sharing no account, and then
Yeah. Something come up missing.
I come home and it's like, yeah, man, I spent $2 million, man. I'm about to put this mixtape out. Yikes!
Spent 2 M's on studio time, dog.
In Gorilla Cross Studios.
Hey, looking like Dame Lillard.
I'll take
Hulu
it.
has live sports. Hulu.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, man, the West is still stacked.
Yes, it is.
The Washington Wizards are on a 3 or 4
Yeah.
game
Yeah,
winning
like-
streak,
Yeah, like
and it looks like the injury that Westbrook was suffering from earlier in the season has gotten a lot better because he's playing a lot better, and you can tell, you completely show. Bill's doing his thing collectively as a group. That Wizard team has turned the page.
Yeah.
And now it looks like they're pushing to try to get a playoff spot.
Yeah, they're playing well, man. I like the kid out of Gonzaga, man. I liked him when he was at Gonzaga, man. The Japanese kid.
He's black.
Black and jet. Well,
He's black.
yeah, he's black, but he was born in Japan.
It better say
I
black on his resume application stuff.
Well, you see how they did Naomi Osaka.
But what she tell him? She set the record straight though.
yeah,
Set it
no doubt.
straight.
No doubt, no doubt. But
Yeah,
that's
what?
for marketing. That's marketing.
Yeah.
with her. But yeah, man. The Wizards are playing well, man. Shout out to the Vegas kid, Troy Brown Jr.
Mm-hmm.
It was going to take some time, man. I mean, they're the Washington Wizards at the end of the day, so it was going to take some time. But I like the combo with Bill and Westbrook. Westbrook surprised me last night, man. He actually knocked down some mid-range jumpers. I was like, word? I'm going to sleep.
Yeah.
That's my cue. That's my cue to go to sleep. When Russell Westbrook started knocking down jumpers, it is time to go to bed.
Man, stop it.
It's time to
Y'all
go.
stop
It's time to go to
hating
bed.
on my guy,
It's time to
man.
go to bed. But no,
My guy's more than capable.
At one point, no, you're correct. At one point, that was money, elbow to elbow.
Oh, for sure.
What, man? If you leave Russ open, man, that's cash, bro. And then all of a sudden,
He stopped.
29%. I'm like, what the? Why is this happening right now? This is not the Russell Westbrook I know. But he knocked down a few last night, man. I said, man, that's my cue, man. I'm out.
Wizards,
We'll holler at y'all.
Wizards doing their thing.
Yeah.
Well, if we look at the East right now,
Here we go.
Philadelphia's at 1, Brooklyn is 2, Milwaukee's 3, Indiana's 4, Toronto's 5, Boston is 6,
If the,
New York is
real quick,
New
Bill.
York
New York
is
is-
7.
they- balling,
Yes,
though.
they're hooping. Real quick, Bill. You said Boston is 6,
Yes,
Milwaukee's 3.
Third.
3rd.
If that stays the same, Boston beats them in the playoffs. I'm telling you
And
that right now.
Chicago is at the
Yes.
8th spot right
Yes, yes, they will.
now.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Milwaukee.
Beat 'em,
at
bro. I'm telling
14
you.
at 14 and 16. Now the Washington Wizards, they're 11 and 17. So they got some work to do.
Yeah, they got some
got a
work
lot
to
of
do.
work.
But it can happen.
Sure.
Because they're not far out.
No.
And they've
It's
been
the- it's
beating
the
some
Eastern
good
Conference.
teams, though.
Yeah.
Where's Cleveland?
Cleveland is 11 and 21.
Oh,
Boy, they ain't
so they got
going
the
nowhere.
same amount of wins as Washington.
all right.
You know, so
Did we think Cleveland was going to be better?
Bet the 1K, man.
Come on, man. I bet you don't even watch the show. I don't ever
Oh,
see
no,
any.
he doesn't. He doesn't. For
tragic.
sure. For
Tragic.
sure he does.
Didn't Cleveland start like 5-0 and like 7-2?
Yeah. Oh,
something like
they
that?
started out hot. Whew. They started out hot. I was like, okay.
I mean, they was ready to give Sexton the MVP.
Look at Cleveland. Ain't heard from him in 2 months.
Cleveland.
Boy, bye.
Look at him. I said, look at God done started these boys out 5-0.
Boy, bye.
Boy, Bivin. That's
I said, look at God. Done gave us a clip out the funny pages. Look at him.
Well, let me tell you one of those teams that tried to make a move but couldn't. And I think that they're going to have problems in the playoffs. And that's Boston. They tried to get Danny Ainge tried to get rid of Kemba Walker, man. Something's going on with Kemba Walker's knee.
Yeah.
And Boston is a little hot and cold with me when I see them playing.
He just has some stem cells injected into his knee.
Oh, wow.
Something like that they was talking about the other day when they were playing New Orleans.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, because they let Mr. Booger McFarland himself,
Junior,
Junior.
the 3rd.
Booger Jr.
Boy, he really has the I'm finna go tell on you, Walker.
Yeah. It's,
I'm
a-
Dude,
telling.
it's like a
young.
Bob
He's
Sway mix.
He hasn't really
Learn how to walk.
grown into his adult walking thing. He's still walking like a little kid.
Stop it, bruh.
He's still walking like a little kid.
Yeah,
man.
he walked
He's
hella
like
on his
19.
tippy toes.
He's not
though.
even 20 yet.
Yeah.
He's about to hit 20. Maybe
So-
when he turned 20,
So we need to give him time
put
to
the
get.
slow bob.
We need to give him time to grow into his
To get
his
his-
adult walk.
to get
to
the
get his
get the soft
adult-
spot off his
To
head.
get his,
What we
to
waiting
get his
on?
adult,
Waiting
to
on
get
to
his
get the
slow
soft spot
bob
out.
on.
Waiting on the soft spot to harden up. What
Yeah.
we doing? Oh,
To get his slow bob on.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you is too big for that.
Tight booty walking here, boy. Boston is they hot and cold with me, man.
Yeah, they are.
They are hot and cold. Kemba is not Kemba this year. I think he has some injuries that he has to deal with. And I honestly believe that either him or Jaylen Brown has to go.
Jaylen Brown ain't going nowhere, G.
We got to get rid of Kemba.
Yeah, it's gonna be Kemba.
And what type of value does Kemba hold right? I mean, I know he has a lot of money on his books.
Oh yeah, he going to commissary. Oh yeah. Oh, he ordering up that stove. He got that canteen for show.
The canteen.
Zoom zooms and wham whams air well.
I mean, if you are a Boston fan, if you are a Celtics
Money
fan,
getting made
do
around
you
here.
give Kimba
Money getting made
another
around here.
year to get healthy and really
That's
prove
interesting.
what he can do with this Celtics team, or do you continue to have him open for trade talk?
I mean, if you're not happy, if you're Danny Ainge and you see you're not happy with the consistency level, you keep him on the block, bro. My thing
I mean,
is
but
the
who would
money.
you-
Well,
the
look
money.
Look what they did
Who
with
would you
Isaiah
get
Thomas.
who would you get rid of him for?
Would they be interested in bringing Terry Rozier back?
No.
You don't think so?
No. I mean, Terry Rozier just got his whole situation took by a Ball brother. I mean, he may. I don't know if you bring Rozier back.
Mm.
I don't know if you bring Rozier back.
I'm just trying to jog my mind with names that would fit the bill because
Can you
the
bring
money
a-
has to
can-
work.
I
Can you
don't
bring
see
a
it.
Kyle Lowry in?
What Kyle Lowry? Kyle Lowry's still on that 4-year $99 million deal.
This is the
ain't he?
last
It's
year,
the
I
last year
believe.
of
That's
it,
what I'm
right?
saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's an expiring contract.
And he's a tough-nosed, hard
Yeah.
defender and
Absolutely.
offensive player. You pair him with Smart,
Mhm.
and he's another role player with
Yeah.
with Jaylen Brown and
Mhm.
Tatum.
No.
That's a tough.
Yeah.
That's a tough.
That could be crucial
That's
right
a
there.
tough defensive team,
That could
in
be
my
crucial.
opinion.
I'm gonna just need him to wear the right size shoe. He looks like his shoes is always 2 sizes too
You
big.
talking about Lowry?
Yes. Like, dude, I'm gonna need
His
you,
foot just big,
bro. I'm gonna need you to grow up, bro.
Short Bigfoot.
I'm gonna need you to grow up, man. These are not chicletas, bro.
Big, short
These
body
are-
head.
These are actual basketball shoes, sir.
Yeah.
Do something with your life. But other than that, he a hooper though.
Yeah.
Al Lowry a hooper.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It'll be interesting, man. The trade.
Well, they said Danny Ainge was trying to trade him.
When is the trade deadline?
Because he
this
knew
year?
something was
Is
wrong with his knee.
It's into March, right? It used to, on a normal year it is.
Yeah,
On a normal year
Well,
it's
gotta be
in
into
February.
March.
It got to be into March now.
interesting.
Yeah.
If you move over to the West, Phoenix is hooping.
March 25th.
There you go. Okay.
March 25th.
Yep. So
Phoenix is
about really like
You
a
got
month.
about a month away.
a month
away.
further than it usually is.
Yeah.
Because it's usually like right after All-Star break or
Well,
right during All-Star break.
They moved it right before All-Star break
Mm-hmm.
because that one year Boogie got
Yeah, that was
traded
crazy.
during the All-Star
During-
game.
He
During
was-
the game.
He was doing an interview and found out he got traded.
That's tragic.
Boogie, you didn't hear? Yeah, you out, bro.
There are actively pursuers for Boogie right now, and I heard
Mhm.
Lakers are one of them. Is that true? Brooklyn Nets.
I'm not, I mean, would he go back to where James Harden is? I mean, he talked real bad about
yeah,
James
he
Harden.
did.
He talked very bad about James Harden.
Yeah.
Not knowing.
But he also won the chip with KD, right? Or he didn't win because they lost
No.
But he played with KD.
Yes.
Mhm. He played.
I mean, would he, you know,
Would he go to? I mean, Atlanta. Rondo's over there. Him and Rondo are.
you got
I mean, that would add.
Clint Capella.
Yeah, I mean,
They're saying the Lakers are in pursuit of him.
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
you can get him
what-
cheap. Anybody,
what-
you can get him cheap.
okay. Well,
regardless.
if you can get it for cheap, well, how come he hasn't already signed? They've been in pursuit for him for 3 days now.
I mean,
It should have took them 2.3 minutes to get him on the phone and say, "Do you want to come back or no?"
yeah.
Like, what are we talking about? We're not talking about a multi-million-dollar deal. Look, I'll give you. We can do a one in a possible worth 3.6.
For the whole deal?
Yeah, for the whole deal.
Damn.
I mean, what
Well,
Boogie?
he
what
just-
Boogie cousin?
He just
what is
got
his value?
but he just got waived today, so he has to go through waivers.
Yeah, he
first.
got
Okay.
officially. Yeah, he got
Yeah.
officially waived today. Yeah.
Well, what
What is his value?
what is his value? Hey man,
2 years, 3.6.
1.5. So 1 year at 3.6,
Oh,
and then we
okay.
can
Okay,
restructure some
Gotcha.
stuff.
gotcha.
Like when you become.
look, man, if Jay Cutler can get 1 year, $10 million,
Yeah, well, that's Jay
Boogie can
Cutler.
get 1 year, $10 million.
Boogie's not getting
He
that.
ain't getting no 10 million because they got
I'm
Right
just saying.
now, put your GM hat on. Right now, Quan. What would you give Boogie for 1 year? Realistically, GM hat.
Give him $5 million.
Okay,
That's a
five.
that's vet minimum.
What you give him? You give him 5?
I give him 5.
Yeah, I get
Boogie Cousins right
He's
now.
only getting 2.3 this year in Houston.
3.6 is a raise. Boy, take it or leave it.
I mean,
You can give him the same.
That's right.
You can give him the same amount because Houston still has to pay him a little bit.
yeah,
too,
Houston got to
so.
pay him some of that.
Okay,
Yeah.
3.6.
Let's split this thing.
Boy, did he mess up and not take that deal back in when he was in
Ooh,
New Orleans.
wee. Yes.
Boy, did he mess up.
Boy, he could be sitting.
Ouchie. Yeah, we be saying
Ouchie.
ouchie, literally.
Ouch.
Because after that, was it his Achilles
Yes,
that blew
bros,
out? I
yes.
was like,
Couple of games later.
couple of games later, bro.
That's tragic.
Ah,
That's tragic.
blew a tire.
Boy, did you mess up and not sign that deal.
Sheesh.
He didn't
Why?
know. He didn't know.
Ah, man, tough.
Well, let me tell you who got over like a fat rat after they signed their deal. Mr. One New Jersey net, Jason Williams,
Oh boy.
and still got his chips. I mean, he killed a whole man
Yes, he did. Shot him right in the back.
on accident.
Oh, yeah. All right.
He just tried to cover it up.
Yeah.
He tried to cover the accident up.
Yeah.
It was an
There's no
accident.
such thing as an accidental discharge. You meant to do that.
Oh, so you think he
Put your-
meant to do
Put your
it?
finger on the trigger. It only take 5 pounds of pressure, dog. And it was a shotgun.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pounds of pressure.
How many years did he serve for that?
None.
None. That's and that's crazy.
Okay.
But hey,
I mean, he
it's what it is.
he went through the judicial process and was found not guilty.
There it is. Done
Who
deal.
am I to put a
he
guilty?
paid, I think he
Done
paid the dude's family some money too.
I mean, well,
Was it-
I mean, you need to,
Yeah,
bro. You can't come out your pocket nothing. You just signed
Yeah.
$100 million deal with the Nets.
What happened to
Relinquished chips.
Something 20 million. Bro.
what happened to the 400-meter runner with the prosthetics?
Oh, you're talking
That
about
shot his
Tink Tink,
girl.
Lil Tink Tink.
He still has no legs.
Oscar Pistorius is his name.
Yeah, he still legs never grew back.
Shot his-
Oh, you
legs.
talking
Shot his
about
girl.
you talking about the child.
Shot his girl.
Yeah, one shot his girl through the door.
Yeah, through the door.
Please don't have the No Leg Coalition calling up here mad at the Let the Ball Bounce Sports Talk Radio show. Please, bro.
You'll have to change the name to Leg the Ball Bounce.
That ain't right.
And y'all want to talk about me?
Bro, that was him.
I know.
The No Leg
He the main one is too sued.
Nation.
Look at you.
What do you mean, white people?
the No Leg Nation. Come on, bro.
We
Yeah,
just,
he-
we just
No
talked
Leg
about
Nation.
we
He's
just
the-
talked about the cheap Cherokee.
He's
and here you go.
Yeah,
Here we go.
he's still doing time.
Yeah, I think he might still.
Now,
be in
I don't think that he killed his girlfriend. I don't think he knew that was his girlfriend, bros.
I mean, according
When
to
you-
him,
Yeah, but when you are living alone in a house and your legs don't happen to be on and you hear somebody rummaging through your damn house, bruh, that would scare the living no legs out of me. Think about it though, bruh.
And you would grab your stuff
ASAP,
and shoot through the wall.
I'm gonna crawl to the nearest gun and make it happen.
And make it happen.
Y'all can laugh, talk all y'all want to, but let me be at the crib with no legs and I hear somebody rummage around downstairs. I bet you I'm gonna scoot up out of bed.
let me be at the crib with no legs.
Because he could actually attach legs to his limbs. So I'm pretty sure he didn't go to sleep with the attachment piece in it
No.
on it.
The prosthetics.
It has to
Right,
be
his
uncomfortable.
prosthetic.
It has to be uncomfortable.
So his prosthetics were off. He heard rummaging around in his house and he got spooked.
Well, he's one of the
And
quickest
then
men in the world. Can he put those on real quick?
Nah,
run,
bro.
Run over
Nah, bro. And then he shot through the door. He didn't even see who was behind the door and shot her.
I mean, who's there?
I think she was at the house already.
That's what people with legs say.
Wasn't she at the house already? I think she was at the house already.
Man, let's read into that story, bro.
Not gonna do this with our
bro,
baby today.
No, what I'm
man.
saying is this, bro.
That's what people with legs say? What?
we
How
moved-
did you even come up with that?
Because
right
we
now?
move different, and you know this.
I hope the Girl Scouts don't come knocking on his door trying
Oh
to sell
my
cookies.
God.
Do we not move different than
We
other-
absolutely do. Yes.
That's
yes,
where that
we do.
phrase was came from, right?
Yes, we do.
So, if
No, it
you-
was the wheelchair story.
which
yes.
means we move
We
different.
move different.
So, if you have a mentality of moving different,
Yeah.
your mentality is going to be a lot different from a person who don't have their limbs. They have, they have to move different. Bruh.
Oh my God.
But y'all thought y'all wasn't going to see me? Man, this
Oh,
beat.
my
Look, man. you- let me tell you something. If you're at home with a compound fracture in your leg and you are by yourself and you hear that someone is in your home, can you move the same as if you did if you had both functioning legs?
No.
Or would you move a tad bit different
You
because
move a
one
tad
of your
bit
legs is broken?
Move a tad bit different.
Okay, well, this man didn't have no extremities at the lower end. Can you imagine how scared he probably was? Just saying.
Boy.
You're not gonna do
So
this?
he served some
I'm not
time.
gonna do
He
this.
served some time. He served 3 years.
Yeah.
He was convicted of.
Was it manslaughter?
No.
No.
It was culpable murder.
Culpable murder. Gotcha.
Which means what? What is the definition of that?
Culpable. That means he was responsible,
Responsible. That's the word I was looking for. Responsible.
For her death.
Yes.
but he didn't mean to do.
He is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But they didn't even lock his cell because he wasn't going anywhere.
Oh man.
You know what?
This is
See, that's him.
See,
That ain't
I'm
me.
out the way. I'm out the way, man. I'm out the way.
My analysis was perfect.
Yours was pretty good.
He was released on temporary house arrest.
Right.
So they.
So he
You were right, Quan.
So he couldn't necessarily have an
Uh-huh.
ankle monitor.
Yeah.
So he had a hip monitor?
It was like a whole belt, like a Batman belt,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
but it kept sliding off him.
I'm not doing this with y'all today, man. I refuse. I really do.
They had to put it on his bicep.
Oh, like how you do the iPhone thing.
Man, y'all tripping.
Look,
Look,
what, bro?
listeners,
What?
don't,
What?
don't,
Like the band? Like in soccer? The captain's
But he's
band?
out though, right?
In the early morning
In the
of
early-
Thursday,
Here we go.
the 14th of February, 2013.
Early morning, though.
Early morning. Yes, you were right. Pistorius shot his girlfriend, Reva Steenkamp, at his home in Pretoria.
Does it say how early the morning?
It don't say
Here we-
how- it
here we
says
go.
Early, it said early in the morning. Pistorius acknowledged that he shot Steenkamp 4 times.
Oh. Well, he shot through the door
Yes.
4 times.
Yes,
he didn't
he
know if he
did.
shot her.
But claimed that he mistook her for a possible intruder.
Boy, and my extremities are not on. You catching me real vulnerable right now, G.
And he was in the bathroom, right?
It doesn't say where
I
he
think that's what I
was.
originally heard. I could be wrong.
Because this is my thing. If you have an intruder in your home,
Yeah.
do you want the intruder to know that you hear him?
I mean, no,
Not necessarily.
not necessarily. But
I want you to see where I'm going with this.
yeah. But
Okay.
when that shotgun rack,
Okay. Bill Logan,
that'll shut anybody down. G.
would you want the intruder to know that you hear him?
No.
Okay. So if he would have put on his tink tinks, all you would have heard was clink, 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 clink.
True. True. That's true.
Clink, 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 clink.
That's true.
Tink, tink, tink.
That's true. Tink Tink.
So
you
would
called
you-
him Tink Tink, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
so
Oh
wrong.
my God.
You are
Get
so
off,
wrong.
man.
The best defense is to slither across the floor, to grab your gun.
Slither.
Slither?
What is slithering? Does snake have feet? Do snake have feet? They used to.
They used to.
Mighty torso.
Look, man.
Torso strong, boy.
How big are his nubs though? Can he like?
Any football news?
He doesn't play football. He can't kick.
Oh boy.
Dak still is not signed.
Dak has not signed.
Is this a surprise?
No.
It's gonna be some movement. A lot of it. This offseason. I want to say the deadline for roster bonus is beginning part of March. I could be wrong on that. If you could check that for me, Quan. Roster bonus beginning of March. So you're going to see a lot of names that you thought would stick with their respective teams make moves. One name in particular that I'm really, really interested in is Allen Robinson. If I'm Allen Robinson, why stay with the Chicago Bears? Why?
Well, I mean, he's informed them of what he wants.
They haven't spoken since the season ended.
And evidently, it's the same situation as Dak. It's like, well,
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
Ain't nobody saying nothing.
So why am I going to stick around with a bunch of people that don't know how to communicate? A bunch of full-grown adults, all millionaires that can't talk.
They haven't reached out to him, bro.
This is your dog. He got 220 catches in the last 2 years.
They don't care. Because if they did, they would have made a phone call.
With Mitchell Trubisky throwing them the football.
Mitchell.
You better reach out to that man, dog.
And
Because if
Nikki.
he hit the open market,
And Nikki.
somebody's paying. I guarantee. Somebody's going to pay that man. And he's going to live happily ever after.
Sure.
Can he catch?
Sure.
Okay, well, we'll replace him for somebody who can catch.
He would be perfect.
Yikes.
He would be perfect as a Baltimore Raven.
Interesting.
That would definitely help them.
He's young.
And he's
that
a number
would help
one.
them.
He's a number one.
Because
which
they don't
have.
have no number ones over there.
No.
Hollywood
that
Brown
would-
is not a number one.
That would help Lamar Jackson tremendously.
Would Lamar Jackson try to even get him the rock, or would he run
Sure he
again?
will. Sure he will.
I got Allen Robinson out
Sure
there.
he
I'm throwing
will.
it to him, G.
Sure he will. Sure he will.
I'm throwing it.
I believe he wants to give people the rock.
Yeah.
But I still believe too that he needs to play like he plays.
Yeah, play like you play.
Don't handcuff him.
Yeah.
Let him play like he
Uh-huh.
plays.
Ball out.
But get him some more weapons.
Yeah.
That can make them even more dangerous.
Right.
And Allen Robinson is a number one.
Billy, I didn't even think about
Yes,
that.
That's a good look.
that would be perfect
Wow.
for them. Yeah. That would be the number one that they should probably go after
Mhm.
and sign.
You still got Mark Andrews over there.
Mhm.
I think it'll make Hollywood a little bit better. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about Green Bay?
They need
Green
another
Bay-
wideout, but
Green
I mean
Bay
they
has a number one.
and they just paid Devontae Adams too. So I'm not sure if they'll try to lock up two. Look, because it's a lot of people that don't believe wide receivers should be paid as much as they do.
Yeah,
You know
I
what
think a lot of these players
what the franchise tag
take
is for a
offense to
while?
that.
I'll take
Because I'm a
offense to
former
it.
wide receiver.
I'm a tight end.
and I
I'll
want
take
my
offense
money.
to that.
I want my money.
I think the franchise tag for a wideout is like 14.1 million, something like that. And you got people out here really like don't think wideouts should get paid, bro.
Interesting.
It's so weird to me. Like this is what I think. Your quarterback obviously is going to be your guy. Your left tackle. They think running backs are expendable. So they're never going to pay running backs. Who's up next? Your wide receivers, bro. I'm talking about just offensively, just on the offensive side of the ball. Of course, pass rush on defense is important, and your cover corners. But to say that a wide receiver doesn't have value is insane.
But
at the least.
But the reason why I think they say that is because you just look what happened in Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
They took their de facto number one receiver out of the game.
Yeah.
You know.
But that's a team taking 2 weeks to prepare for that.
You know, could that be, you know, Hollywood Brown? You got a good tight end in Mark Andrews.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
really good tight end in Mark Andrews.
Yeah,
and you got a number one receiver, a true bona fide number one receiver.
And Allen Robinson.
That could make their, you know, offense be even more dangerous.
I agree.
You know.
Why didn't I not think of Baltimore after the whole time I screamed that they need another wideout, and I didn't even think about them in relationship to.
I mean,
to Allen Robinson.
if you want to sign Dez back, then you got two.
What he got to offer? He was done 10 years ago.
Dez couldn't get separation in his prime. I just.
They better
he could be that possession receiver.
Send him across the middle, man.
That's what I'm saying. He could be,
or convert him to.
He could
to
be
a
a possession. He could be that possession receiver.
Yeah,
we'll be that.
You know, he could be that. He could be that dude in the red zone that you could throw to.
Give one of these young dudes an opportunity.
What was that? Was that Oscar Pajorius?
Huh? That made that noise though?
That sounded like that sounded like a bomb. It sounded like fireworks, bro. Yeah, that's what it sounded like.
Look at me.
Like Bill at the lights. At one eye.
What was that?
I mean, if we want to go to the Dak situation, you know, and I tell a lot of Cowboy fans, I say, look, Dak came in and stabilized that position when Romo got hurt, where we didn't know what the heck was going to happen, you know. But he came in and played very well his rookie year up till now. I think that garners some respect as far as, you know, giving him. I don't know if you can give him exactly what he wants, because there's a lot of money being shelled out in the Cowboys.
Yeah,
you know, for some, you know, from Zeke to DeMarcus Lawrence to, you know.
Yeah.
But he came in. I mean, because when Romo got hurt, Dak was a rookie. We was like,
yeah.
I know me as a fan, I was like, man, what the heck, you know?
Yeah.
But this dude came in and played and led him to a 13-3 record. You know, he's been to 2 playoffs in his 4 years. Mm-hmm. I mean, so I think they paid DeMarcus Lawrence too fast. I'm not gonna say they paid Zeke too fast, but I'll say
Did they pay him too much?
Yeah, Zeke.
Not necessarily too fast. Did they pay him too much?
Zeke.
Too much?
Zeke.
Because I think he balled out for the $50 million. I ain't gonna lie to you. He balled out for that. $50 million.
What did he do last year?
He did.
Yeah.
After the fact.
Not much.
You know,
but I mean, circumstances. You know.
Yeah. I mean, so they paid him too fat. They paid him a lot of money. I'm not gonna say he wasn't worth it. He was. DeMarcus Lawrence. Dude only had, I don't think he had double-digit sacks in the last 3 years. And he's one of the highest paid edge rushers in the league.
You know,
I mean, you bring Robert Quinn in off the street.
Essentially.
He came in and led the team with 15 sacks.
Yeah.
Wait, that's supposed to be you.
Yeah.
You didn't do nothing.
Yeah.
Jalen Smith. They paid him.
But
you know,
you answered the question I asked earlier. I mean, are you really surprised with Dak?
No, I'm not.
And if I was Dak, I feel a little bit disrespected.
Yeah, I agree.
So I don't know if they're able to salvage.
I really broke my leg for y'all. Real life.
I don't know if they're ever to salvage. I know that even though Washington is bringing back that young stud that played really good in that last game that they had,
Yeah.
I know they would love to have a Dak.
I mean, his name is coming up in all types of, scenarios.
Mm.
I mean, if anything is going to happen, make it happen,
Mm.
because you leaving the best part of your team, the most important part of your team, in limbo.
They got O-line issues they got to work
They
out,
got
too.
O-line issues. That was a big problem
Was
last
that
year.
Frederick that retired, right?
Mm.
Yeah, the Zach Martin got hurt. Tyron Smith was out.
Yeah.
Tyron
Smith.
The other tackle was out. I can't think of his name right now, but
I
he was
mean,
out.
What did Amari Cooper do?
Amari Cooper had 1,000 yards.
Might have been 1,000 yards
Yeah.
this year. It was just really, really quiet.
It
Mhm.
was quiet.
Mhm.
That was-
Mhm.
Let me ask you guys this before we get out of here. Did Cam Newton handle
11-14,
11-14?
5 touchdowns,
Yeah.
12.1 average.
Mm.
Mm.
And he had 11.89 the year before that.
Interesting. That was quiet.
Yeah.
Probably because Cowboys just.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
I was waiting for him to say,
man,
Cowboys just really suck.
I mean, they just really
It just
wasn't
wasn't. Yeah, it just,
them boys this year.
yeah.
Do you
Don't
guys
say it. Don't say it, Quan.
Do you guys think that? Yeah, let's do it. Of what?
Oh yes.
Oh,
We
boy,
must see that.
I thought you was going to say Dak. No, I ran out of his garage when that happened.
He sure did.
Nah.
He was like Goose. Goose. He was pointing
Nah,
at the.
bruh.
He was we was watching it on the big TV
Yeah.
close to the garage door. He, Goose, look.
And then
when
they
that boy
showed
was
the
trying
replay.
to when he was trying to
Man, he held that leg up and he kind of hit it.
I said, "Yo, what the?"
I don't even want to see you
Oh,
reenact
man,
it.
I thought you
That
playing
whole
the
play,
Cam
I'm
Newton
squeamish.
video.
Boy.
Yeah, we gotta look, man.
Do you guys think that Cam Newton handled this?
You're free agent. You about to be pulled. I'm Rick. You about to be pulled. I'm Rick. You about to be pulled.
I mean,
I'm Rick. You're a free
he
agent.
didn't have to.
You're a free agent. I'm Rick. He's still free agent. Where your daddy at? Let me talk to your dad.
Yeah.
Let me talk to your dad. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. Where's your dad? You're a free agent. You're a free agent.
I'm sorry. It's your fault why everybody's looking, but I'm really just trying to ask a question. But you never said what you did. You said you're gonna see.
At the end of the day, right?
Nah, coach, it's no disrespect.
No,
I
I
promise you,
get
it's
it.
no
I
disrespect.
get that. I get that. But I'm just a grown man. Right? This is the coach. I'm not a fool.
Coach,
So league MVP.
I was
I love that. I love that. I love
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to break the monotony. Yeah.
This is a former league MVP, a former player that was voted by his peers as the best player in the National Football
Stop
League.
arguing with these lick kids.
That's my thing right there.
Like, what are we talking about?
Why are you dialoguing with a little kid?
Nah,
That has not done anything
you don't even
in
need,
relation to football in his life.
and you didn't even need to tell him that you was rich.
Rich,
I'm rich.
yeah.
I'm
That's
rich.
the part. That's the part
That's
I think
the
he could have
part
left
that I'm
out.
like, man,
I think we
for
all
real?
know that, bro. We
For
know
real?
you're a millionaire.
For
He
real?
could have left that out.
For real?
Had he started with "Where's your dad?"
For real?
You know
are
what?
you
He'd have
are
been
you
good.
are you really talking to some 16-year-old kid
Yeah,
and talking about your chips?
yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
Bruh.
that was tough.
My reaction would have been, somebody come get your mans. Then everybody would have laughed, right? Then I would have been like, go find the coach. So,
Mm-hmm.
because we need to get him.
Yeah,
Obviously, he feel a certain type of way. We need to get him. And just deal with it like that, bro. It's
Yeah.
Like, you don't need
Exactly.
to go back at him.
the I'm rich
You
part.
don't, yeah, you don't need to, the words, these youngsters are disrespectful. I get it.
So,
But they've been disrespectful. It was disrespectful youngsters when I was coming up.
oh yeah,
But you have to be the bigger person, man. You have to, sometimes you have to be the bigger person and not stoop to everybody's level, bruh.
that's real. Real thing.
That was my whole thing. When I saw it the other day, I was like, that's the first thing I said. I was like, Cam, why are you going back and forth with this little boy?
It's a little boy.
And I think the dude, the young fella probably knew that he would get Cam to do it because he know Cam is a trash talker. Like that's what he do. So he was like, yeah, I can get my time to shine right now.
Yeah, I'm
And he
rich.
did it.
I'm rich.
And he
Well,
did it.
first off, the guy wasn't even talking about your money. He was like, but
Right.
you're gonna be poor, and you're a free agent. Okay, I'm a free agent, yeah. Which means, I have an opportunity to go anywhere I want to go right
If
now.
I retire right now, I'll get a huge pension.
But that didn't even need to be
That,
discussed.
that didn't need to bring that up.
No, at all, at all.
What are we talking about here?
Yeah.
That's what I think that would have been my reaction. What are we talking about here?
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
What are we talking about exactly?
Like
You're a
I'm,
little
I'm-
kid.
I'm here to
You're a kid. I'm a grown man.
I'm here to talk to you guys. So at some point, if you are athletic and talented enough, you can get to where I'm at or where I've been.
Yep.
That's why I'm here. Now, if you want to talk about that, then I can help you. But if we're gonna be there, then you need to go get your dad, your coach,
And go over there.
and let me talk to them, and we can
Yeah.
figure this situation out. But other than that, I'm not going to be going back
Had
and
his
forth.
boy recording and come on, man. Here, take my phone, man. I'm finna get that cam real quick. Come on, dog.
Yo, look. I've been in situations in my life recently with loved ones in my family. There is no reason for me to stoop to anybody else's level for me to try to prove a point on my end.
Absolutely.
If you already feel a certain type of way about Dre, it's not my job to convince you otherwise. It wasn't my job to get you to feel the way that you feel about me.
Right.
So it's not my job to get you to change your thought process about me.
Mhm.
So the best thing that I can do is keep it moving.
That's it.
This is advice
I agree.
to all you youngsters and grown adults who feel like you need to justify yourself to the kids
Lit.
or to anyone or to any other adult.
Yeah.
There is no justification.
No.
When Bill Blockham blocks you, he don't have to give you a reason why he
No,
blocks you.
it's not
He
gonna
blocks you because that's his right. That's his time to say, you know what? I don't even want the negative energy in my space.
I don't want the energy you providing.
We need to grow up as adults, and that's what I would tell Cam Newton. Bruh, grow up.
Yeah.
Yourself.
Grow up, bruh.
True.
That's a kid.
That is a lit boy.
A lit boy.
Come on, man.
That was my whole thought process when I saw that thing. I wasn't tripping on the kid being disrespectful because we know
That's what
Yeah.
kids
we
do.
already
gonna do.
know
That's what
in
they
this day and age, kids are disrespectful.
Ain't nobody getting
bro.
their mouth slapped off no
Bro,
more.
didn't I
Sorry.
tell y'all that me and my TT got kicked out of
Yeah.
karate class
Yeah.
Mhm.
for running them on the teacher because he
On
had
the
a
sensei.
shag and
You was running them on the sensei.
because he had
On the dojo.
Bro, he looked like Bruce Leroy and we was on him. Show enough himself.
Catch a bullet with his teeth.
Can you imagine
Please.
if he would have been going back at us and my mom got involved? Like you just don't. Come on, bro. Kids say things and do things, and they're called kids for a reason. They're in a kid's place.
True.
It's not for you to be the adult to jump into a kid's
If
place.
you were somewhere with a whole bunch of teens and right now, and you were to say something to one of those teens that was probably a little unruly,
Yeah.
he's gonna disrespect you
Yeah.
because that's what they do nowadays.
Mm.
They don't come from my era where we were taught to respect our elders
Mm.
and adults. That's what we were taught. These kids, they don't care about that.
No, they don't.
So, like you said, in order to not get into that, I'm gonna keep it moving because I ain't got time for that.
Mm.
That's just me. Now, if you're a grown man and you want to get involved with, dialoguing with a little kid,
A lit boy.
go ahead.
Yeah.
I think you'll look stupid in the end
Yeah.
as an adult.
A wise man told me don't argue with fools. Because people from a distance can't tell who is who.
Not even on Facebook, bro. People try to get you to go in and argue with them and pull you into that mess. It's not even worth it.
Wow.
There's another one that says, when you argue with a fool, he wins.
Every time. Every time. That simple.
He's winning.
That simple.
Little man won.
Yeah.
Not you, Cam.
'Cause he
Little
got-
dude won.
He went viral, and all his homeboys like, "Man, when that Cam, that's what I'm talking about, fam. When that Cam, no." Got his 15
Wow.
seconds. Then he came right back and apologized.
Sometimes the win is walking away.
Somebody
and keeping it moving.
Somebody should have spell checked that little boy though.
Yeah.
Man.
Ooh, it was bad. Fam. Come on, bruh. Like I ain't the grammar police by no stretch.
Doesn't
But come on, G.
Don't smartphones grammar check for you?
Some do.
Often.
Some do.
Oftentimes.
Not the flip ones though.
No,
No.
them ain't. Yeah, them
No.
ain't. Yeah, you got your
The
own
smartphones.
You got your own spell check, which is why you got to push the button 3 times to get to the letter. So you got your own spell check.
Smartphones, the only one.
Yeah.
So who's the smart dummy here?
No Nextels popping over here.
Or the
Dumb smarty and the smart dummy.
Yeah, which one's the smart dummy?
I'll give it to both of them.
Cam is the smart dummy.
Cam's the smart dummy. Is
Yeah.
Yep.
the kid is a dumb
Is a dumb
smarty.
smarty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let the ball bounce. Sports
Sir.
Talk Radio, man. There are a lot of dumb smarties and smart dummies
Yes, there
that
are.
are listening to the Sports Talk Radio show, but we love y'all.
We still love ya.
We appreciate it, man. Your guy, Dre Bailey.
Man, Goose Thomas.
Bill Blockham, Logan in the
Yeah.
building, man. Please follow Let the Ball Bounce on all of your social media platforms, man. Appreciate the sponsors, Serenity Funeral Home and Sight and Sound, Candy and more, man. Please share the live feed. Download the Gorilla Cross app on your phone, man, and follow the LTBB crew as we give you guys the best of Sports Talk Radio every Tuesday at 6 p.m., every Saturday at 2 p.m., man. Once again, your guy, Dre Bailey,
Man, Goose
Bill
Thomas.
Blockham, Logan
Yeah.
in the building, man. And guess what, man? If you scared,
You better go to church.